we have a lot to talk about. There's also more that I couldn't fit in this tray. I'm just gonna dive right in. Let's talk about my Sephora sale recommendations. I'm not gonna bore you with all the details and dates. I'll just go ahead and put it here on the screen. And if you're looking to shop the sale, these are my recommendations. I have so much here in front of me, you guys, but like I tried so hard to narrow it down, but this is the best I could do. Let's start with skincare. I actually only have one product to recommend, and that is the In Beauty Project Mineral Sun Glow. So full disclosure, the brand did send these to me, but I absolutely love this sunscreen. And it's a sunscreen that makes me want to wear sunscreen. I won't lie, sometimes I can be really bad about putting it on, especially now that I've become a mom. I've just gotten a lot lazier with my routine. This product is so cosmetically elegant and beautiful that it makes me want to wear it, even on days where I'm not wearing anything. This isn't a new product. However, they did just launch a third shade. So I have both the deepest shade and the lightest shade. Usually I end up mixing them together. That's what they look like here. I now have a in-between shade, which is what I will get when I need to replace this. And it has this pearl throughout that creates this beautiful filter on the skin. Obviously, that is a very concentrated swatch. There's something super special about this in the sense that it makes your skin look a bit more like perfected and filtered, yet it also adds the glow. I feel like that seems like such an oxymoron because normally when you add glow, that can like enhance texture and just kind of make things look worse. This doesn't do that. It's truly so beautiful. I love it on no makeup days. I also love it under my makeup. I have no issues with it pilling or mixing weird with any of my other products. It's truly incredible. This is sort of along the lines of skincare, but it's not. It's sunless tanner, and this is the Saint Tropez Self Tan Purity. So this is actually the one in collaboration with Ashley Graham. However, they make one that's not in collaboration with her. This is actually like my third bottle of this mist, and what I love about this is it's just so easy to use, and it helps me keep a little bit of color on my face. You can spray it under makeup, you can spray it over makeup. I like to usually just apply it at night after I've applied my moisturizer. I'll just give myself a few sprays, and it helps me keep a little bit of color on my face, which if I don't do that, I honestly look sick. So like I am so pale. So anyways, it's just like the easiest, quickest little sunless tan for your face, and I love it. Like I said, this is like my third bottle. Okay, let's just move right into base products. First thing I want to recommend is the brand new Impeccable Foundation from ABH. This is actually what is on my skin today, and y'all, this has been on since this morning. It's like 6 o'clock at night right now, so this has been on for like 6, 7, 8 hours, something like that, and I did not touch it up at all, and this is what it's looking like. I also took a nap with my baby, and like seriously, like the skin looks really, really good. This is a full coverage foundation. It does have more of like a thick texture. However, once blended onto the skin, it really feels totally weightless, like truly. And it feels like velvet on the skin. Find that it wears incredibly well. I mean, I think my skin is testament to that. So if you're looking for something really full coverage that doesn't feel heavy, definitely worth checking out, and it wears really, really well. Another foundation that I have been loving, now this one is the Lawless Forget the Filler Skin Plumping Line Smoothing Foundation. This was also sent to me by the brand. I can only use this shade when I'm self-tan, so that is one thing to note, is that this runs very, very deep. This is the shade 4L, which is supposed to be a light shade, and it's definitely more of like a tan shade. It's like medium tan. Definitely runs deep. I'm really heavily contemplating picking up a lighter shade of this during the sale just because I love the formula so much. It's really great medium to full coverage. However, this one is definitely a bit runnier than the ABH, and as you can see there, like it's very deep. This feels so weightless on the skin. It offers great coverage, and just like the way that it smooths everything out is just really, really nice. Like I did a full like wear test on this on my TikTok, so if you want to go check that out, you can, but wears incredible. I also did that with the Impeccable Foundation too. Both of them wear really, really well. I just think that this one is a bit thinner in texture, and it does look a little bit thinner on the face, if that makes sense. Like this one is like, this looks like makeup. This has a little bit more of an undetectable feel to it, or look, not feel. But really, really some great new options from Sephora. Those are great foundations for when you just want like that full beat sort of a look, but there's days as a mom where I'm in a hurry and I only have like a few minutes to get ready, and that's where these next two foundation recommendations come in. So the first one that I want to talk about is the LYS foundation stick. I also have videos on my TikTok talking about this. I've used so much of this. Look at how many times I'm turning this. Honestly, like butter on your skin. Like it just glides. It offers really, really great coverage as well. I can just swipe it on super quick, and then I'll take my BK Beauty foundation brush, what is it, the 101, go ahead and blend it out really quickly, and it's like so fast, and it offers me great coverage. The only thing I will say is this doesn't wear like the longest. Like if you're wanting really long wear, this is not my recommendation, but this is for me so useful on days where I just need to get out the door and I really want to throw something on and look put together, especially on days where my skin is just not the best and I want that coverage, but I don't really want to take the time to do like a full beat. This is so good. Okay, along the same line where I'm just like in a hurry, need to get out the door and want my skin to look better, can you tell that I love this? I actually own this in 2 other shades as well. This is the shade 3. This is the Danessa Myricks Exploring Balm Powder Foundation. What is this? Blurring Balm Powder Face and Eyes. What is she calling it? Whatever, it's the foundation. You guys know what I'm talking about. I absolutely love this. Now, I do have normal to dry skin. And here's the thing, I have to apply this a very specific way, but I don't mind at all. So for me, the only way that this works is to take my sponge, dip it in there, and pat it into the skin. I cannot use this with my fingers. I cannot use it with a brush. If I do that, it emphasizes every little bit of dry texture on my face. But for some reason, if I just pat it in with a sponge, absolutely beautiful. It's a matte finish. And I would say it offers on the light to medium side of coverage. I can definitely build it up when I pat it on with my skin like that. Truly such a beautiful product. I just love the ease of use. I mean, clearly I've got so much pan in this. Like, I love this stuff. It is so good on those fast days, and it's something that does last well for me, so I don't have to worry about touching up. It's just truly such a beautiful product, and I highly recommend it. All right, let's move on to concealer. I've actually only got one to talk about. It's the one I've been like living and breathing for lately, and it's the Tower 28 concealer. This is a serum concealer, offers full coverage. I actually own it in 2 shades. This is the shade BU. And this is just so beautiful under my eyes, and as somebody who struggles with fine lines and texture and just dryness under there, I really find that this does such a nice job of smoothing things, covering really well. I also have darkness that I cover a lot, especially like I have a toddler and a newborn that don't sleep, and I'm sleep deprived, so I got the dark circles going on, but this covers really well. It also sets with a powder beautifully, and it's just a beautiful serum concealer. Highly recommend. All right, this is not a new product, but I just want to give it a quick shout out because, like, honestly, it's the best. It's so good, and that is the LYS bronzing sticks. If you are looking for a bronzing cream, these are the best, and they're already affordable. Like, LYS is already so affordable, you guys, so to be picking it up at a further discount is just awesome. I own it in 2 shades. This is the shade Harmony, which is definitely too deep for me right now, and this is the shade Hope. These are truly so pigmented. They blend like a freaking dream, like literally butter on the face, and they just blend out so beautifully. I mean, seriously, it's just effortless blend. I spent too much time on those because, I mean, everybody's already heard of them, but they're the best, so I wanted to mention them. However, if you are looking for a cream contour, oh my gosh, oh, I love these. These are the brand new contour sticks from ABH. I did not know I was gonna fall that hard for these. Like, seriously, they are amazing. I have every shade. The brand did gift these to me. I do have all the shades, and here's the thing. I never would have thought that I would use every shade of this, but I am. So I've been using the shade Halftone for my actual contour, like on my face. And then these deeper shades, you guys, I've been using on my eyes, which, let me tell you, normally I cannot put creams on my eyes. Like, it's just, it doesn't fare well for me. Usually I have, like, you know, especially when I relax, I've got some like serious hooding going on, and you know, it just gets like those oils trapped in there and it just breaks those creams apart. But these last super well on the eye. But I love to take the halftone in my crease, and then I will take one of these deeper shades and like sort of deepen the outer edge, and I use them as shadows as well. And whoa, it is like the prettiest little like 90s smoky eye sort of a moment. The most beautiful tone, and while these are like a creamy gel texture, something about them makes them last super well, and I have no issues with it creasing. I'll just set it with like my little powder puff, and like I'm good to go for the day, which I'm already like setting my under eyes and my T-zone, so I just then run it over my eyes. It's like literally an extra like half a second, and I'm done with my eye look and my face look for the day. It's so fast and easy. I freaking love these things. Also, let's talk the tones real quick. I think most of us think contour and we think like gray shadow, which these do create that, but they're not like so gray that you look dead. They're like the perfect in between of a bronzer and like an actual gray shadow. Like, they look so nice on the skin. I really love these. Okay, and then I only have one powder bronzer that I want to recommend, and that is the YSL bronzer. I have mine in the shade 02, I think. Yes, this is 02. And okay, first of all, can we just talk about this beautiful luxury packaging? Like, truly, they know how to do it right. Also, ignore my nails, you guys. They look awful. I'm so sorry. Did not have time. Anyways, what makes this so incredibly special is the way that it builds on the skin. I think a lot of times powder bronzers are just way too pigmented out the gate, and then you go in and you've got this huge blob on your face that ends up being really hard to blend out. That is not the case with this. This is so incredibly sheer and buildable in the best way possible, and it makes it so easy to use. Like, if you're really intimidated by bronzers or just like color products on the face, this would be such a great place to start because it's truly so buildable and easy to use. And I mean, the packaging is just next level. On to blushes, Miss Danessa. I actually have two other minis that are upstairs in like my everyday makeup drawer right now, but these are her Blurring Balm to Powder Flushes, her cream blushes. So these are not a new product, but I love them so much and I find them so beautiful. I also just find them incredibly unique to the market. While they are a cream, once you blend them onto the skin, oops, I just blended that on top of foundation. Hang on here. They are a cream, but once you blend them onto the skin, they turn into this beautiful, lovely sort of a powder texture, and they really truly give this blurred effect to the skin. Honestly, such a unique and beautiful product. They have tons of shades to choose from now, especially now that she brought back all of those limited edition shades. And I love these. I reach for them all the time. Another thing I love about these are the shades that look more like this. So this is Spice Latte. I love to use these on the lips and eyes as well. So if I'm having a moment where I need to get out the door quickly, I will use this as my blush, I'll use it as my lip, and I'll rub a little bit like into the crease of my eye, and I'm good to go. Natasha Denona High Blush. These sort of like had their moment, I feel like. They launched, everybody talked about them, and then I like heard nothing. I am still loving these. I have the shade Sweet Cheeks and what was this one? Fresh Mauve. They are a cream formulation. On one side you have the highlight, on the other you have a cream blush. Very user-friendly, very easy to work with. And what I really appreciate about the highlight side is that it's very much a sheer formula, and it doesn't offer an over-the-top glow. For my everyday makeup and makeup that I'm actually wearing out of the house, I prefer something that looks a little bit more natural. I don't like a blinding over-the-top highlight, which is why I love these. And again, I find them to be a very buildable, just lovely formula, and I think they are totally worth it full price if you ask me. But if you can get a little discount, definitely worth picking up. If you happen to be watching this after the sale has ended, I do have a code with Natasha Denona. It's just Chelsea Abercane. It'll get you 15% off. Much appreciated if you do want to use that, and that is on the Natasha Denona website. I only have one mascara to recommend, and is this one. I have not shut up about this mascara. This is the Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes Platinum. That is what the wand looks like. Now, this is ultra special. It's actually not what I'm wearing today. I tested out a different mascara today, but this is so special. The way that this lifts my lashes, it holds them, it gives them the perfect amount of volume, the perfect amount of length. Also, it is infused with a lash serum, so it's going to help condition and just really keep your lashes healthy. I love this so much. I have made so many videos about it. It is truly worth every stinking penny. I have an obsession with these lip liners. These are the ABH lip liners. Now, full disclosure, some of these were sent to me, some of them I did purchase, so just know that. I honestly don't know which ones at this point because I've bought so many and I've been sent so many. I also have more than this. This is not my full collection. But if you are looking just for like a really good basic pencil lip liner, the ABH lip liners are truly so incredible. I feel like they last really well. I love that they're a wood pencil and they're sharpenable. And also just the tones that they offer are really beautiful. And I mean, these are just by far my most used lip liners. I love these so much. While we are on the subject of lips, I also wanted to recommend their lip velvets. This is my full collection here. Again, I have been sent some I have purchased, so just know that I do get PR from ABH. I love their lip velvets. If you like a matte lip, these are where it's at. So we love the packaging. Anyways, it's a beautiful matte velvety lip, and it lasts incredibly well without being drying. Next level above like the 2016 liquid lips that we all used to love. They were all so drying and just like awful on the lips. I just don't find that to be the case with these. They last well, they feel really comfortable on the lips, and they just give the most beautiful plush matte look. Okay, let's talk eyeshadow. Okay, I really, really love eyeshadow, so I've got a few things to talk about here. So for my everyday girls, my girls that just want something simple, these YSL quads, y'all. Okay, first of all, look at the packaging. Again, truly so beautiful. I really want to pick up one of the blushes during the sale. I don't know how I haven't picked one up yet, honestly. I keep talking myself out of it, and I don't know why, but I think I need a blush to go ahead and complete my little collection here. But anyways, the shadows on the inside. First of all, it's just a quad, so super easy to use. You've got like your crease shade, you've got a deepening shade, something to blend with, and a lid shade. Clearly you can see this has been well loved. But I love reaching for this on days where I just like don't want to have to think about my makeup. Like days where I'm just like getting out of the house, I want to look put together and feel beautiful, but I don't want to open like a 20 pan eyeshadow palette. So this is great for that. Also, these shadows, y'all, the texture. Oh, if you have felt these, you know what I'm talking about. There's something incredibly special about these. They are like so buttery soft and velvety, like truly unique and like a luxurious formula. Really, really love those. Here, oh my god, I'm a mess. Okay, real quick as well too, I do want to mention the brand new Pat McGrath Petal Morphosis. I am still gathering my thoughts on this. However, I just want to mention that like if you are interested in this palette, this would be a wonderful time to pick this up. My experience so far has been pretty good, but I am still gathering my thoughts on it, so it's not like I don't want to like come out here and be like, yes, buy it. Oh, I'm raving about it. Like I'm still figuring this one out. I'm still gathering my thoughts. I own every other mothership except for like the one that's all shimmers, whatever that one's called. I can't remember. But anyways, if you're interested in this, great time to pick it up at a discount, or any of the other motherships for that matter. It's just great to get a little discount on them. They're truly, whew, they're pretty. ABH Sugar and Spice palettes. Y'all, I meant to make a favorites video of 2024 for eyeshadows. It was just a really crazy time of year and I never got around to it. However, these would have been included. They are just impeccable quality. Got a warmer, more like bronzy color story, and then you've got this beautiful icy cooler tone color story with beautiful pops of color. The beautiful sparkly shadows in there, truly so transformative to the eyelid, and they're very layerable, and I just find these really incredibly special. And the Sugars palette, like, oh, this blue and pink and this beautiful like icy topper, oh, pretty and so transformative on the eye, and the arrangement of looks that you can come up with is just beautiful. I've done so many looks with these and I've never been disappointed, like literally never. Also really love the compact size, like so practical when it comes to the size. And these were gifted to me by ABH, full disclosure, but they really are special. And if I lost these, I would 100% go and repurchase them like right away. I love them so much. And then would it be a Sephora sale recommendations video without talking about Natasha Denona? I do want to talk about her most recent launches. We've got the Warm palette and the Bloom palette, at least her midi launch is the most recent. I never picked up the new purple one. What was it, the Roxa? It just didn't speak to me. I didn't pick that one up. However, these are beautiful. On this side, we've got the Warm, and on this side, we've got the Bloom palette. So it's so funny, everybody, you know, this is a Warm palette, but when you put it next to the Bloom, it actually looks quite neutral. So if you love more of those like berries and burgundies, corals, peaches, this is beautiful. Definitely worth picking up if you're into that color story. If you like something a little more warm / neutral, again, beautiful. You can't go wrong. Get you a closer up look here of both of them, but you can never go wrong with Natasha Denona. Truly, she is like top 3 in formulation for me. I just think she does such a good job with her color stories and her formulas. They're just beautiful. So if you want any Natasha Denona palette, this would be a great time to pick it up at a discount. I love her packaging and your ability to pop out the shadows. There's just, I just love everything about these. They're so good. Again, if you happen to be watching this after the sale, when you can no longer get a discount, I do have a code for her website that will get you 15% off. It's Chelsea Abercane. Again, much appreciated if you want to use that. I only have one perfume recommendation to talk about, and that is the Way Melrose Place. Love this. This is very floral. So, oh, it literally smells like roses to me. It smells like a rose garden. Oh, I just love it so much. This is definitely floral. So if you don't like that, this is not for you. I love it. I think it smells like roses. It's truly so beautiful. And it's very like springtime appropriate. It's very fresh, floral, springy. Really like this. This was gifted to me too, by the way. Let's talk curly hair products. This is my absolute favorite mousse. I have purchased this so many times. This is the Bumble and Bumble mousse. Oh, BB Curl mousse, sorry. It's the one with the purple packaging, but this is the only mousse that I've repurchased over and over again for my wavy curly hair. This is like day 5 hair, so please don't judge it. But anyways, absolutely love this. And then we've got the color Wow. This is their Dream Coat for curly hair. I love using this as a refresher or as like a one and done. Or I combine the two, that works great for me as well. This is just a very lightweight spray that gives me just enough hold but doesn't drag down my hair. I have very fine wavy curly hair and a lot of products can like really weigh down my waves, and it's not a good situation when that happens. So these are 2 products that I know I can always rely on, and they're just my favorites. Also, I need to repurchase the Bumble and Bumble Curl Refresher that's from this line. I'll go ahead and link it down below, but oh my god. It is the best curl refresher ever. Absolutely love it. It does the best job at reviving my waves. Like truly, I love it. I recommend the Style on Steroids by Color Wow. This is the best volumizer. Seriously, if you love big, fluffy, voluminous hair, you need this. It adds just like the perfect amount of texture, like stick and grit to the hair without feeling sticky and gritty. Like some texture sprays just leave my hair feeling dirty, and I don't like that. That does not do this. However, it really pumps up the volume. Does a really, really great job. All right, guys, that is gonna complete my Sephora sale recommendation. If you've stayed with me this long, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you wanna see more beauty content from me. And that's gonna wrap it up. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.